Nau mai, hoki mai, ki tēnei whakapahotanga o te whakataitai pāwhutu paoro o ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. E te iwi, kua tai mai tātou ki te kēmu tuawha o te rā tuarua. Ki ngā kai whakahaere, ngā kai wawau, ngā kai tautoko, me ngā kai whakataitai anō hoki, he mihi mahana hoki ki atu koutou katoa. Ko Sean Moki tēnei, and I have the great honour of being joined today by the Chief, Maya Williams. Tēnā koe e te rangatira.
Oh, I'm getting older and older the more you introduce me. Kia ora iho. Good to be back in the break. I know you went away and had your nice little Caesar salad, like the good high-performance athlete you are. But I actually went for a bit of hikoi around the other fields, and we got the luxury of being in front of the awesome games on the final fields. But, man, there's some incredible games happening around there. And got a chance to go out and see Pydal College, the small big town from where I'm from, and it was great to see them. They had their first victory this morning, first two games. So that was really, really cool. But we're back, Game 4 of Day 2 of the 2023 Bunnings Secondary School Touch Nationals. And in this game we have Taieri College up against Opotiki College. Got a chance to catch up with the manager from Taieri, and he was telling me the man to watch is Blake Clarkson. I think I'm so old I don't even know if this term is the correct one. His gaming handle is Wonky. So for everyone who knows Wonky on whatever game he plays, Blake Clarkson is apparently the man to watch, number 11 there for Taieri. But also Jalen Forgy and one of the New Zealand under-16 representatives in the team, Georgina Tikanawa. So it'll be really exciting to see how Taieri perform in this fourth livestream game on Day 2 here at Rotorua at the Touch Nationals.
And on the other side of the field today, Maya, we have Opotiki College, national champions of the mixed grade in 2008 and 2009. Back-to-back they went there. I was talking to the coaches just before the game where they are saying mostly juniors fill this team up with 3 players over the age of year 10. They're looking to use this as a building step moving forward. First time at the competition in a while, and we've been told to look out for Te Mana Mani and Oamaru Pōhipi.
Just looking at the teams as they come out onto the field, getting ready to commence this fourth game. As we have Opotiki going to be on the near side, just in front of our commentary box. What's your guess for this game and who's going to come out on top, do you think there, Sean?
Oh, e hikaka ana māua ki te mātaki tēnei kēmu. Nā te maha o ngā pūkinga mai ngā tamariki i tēnei ata, he auaua ki te tīpako i tētahi tima. Heoi anō, he tino hikaka hau ki te mātaki i ngā tima e rua, ki te whawhai mō tēnei kēmu. Kare ai te tino mōhio, heha te tino tima, heoi ai. It's going to be a fantastic game, I'm sure. Very much looking forward to seeing who leaves this game victorious, and a little bit about the referees, Maya. Yeah,
led by Jimmy Wong. You can see him in there, the middle, and will be ably supported by Jacob Marlowe and Stuart Fitzpatrick as Jimmy kicks us off in this first game. And we see Opotiki starting us off. See a couple of the names that you mentioned already out there. Te Mana Mani. Hands on the ball now. Just working things out with Kitty Warren. Strong roll ball.
Royal Carmichael getting into play there a little bit. We might see that name pop up a little bit more. But as we talked about earlier, Kitty Warren and Te Mana Mani are going to be two of our critical players here. We saw Kitty Warren at the right link here, working very hard early on the game, and I'm sure she'll carry that throughout the game.
Really nice extra pass, and the sort of flashbacks to the previous game before we broke for lunch, where we seen Hutt International really lethal down that sideline through that orange phase, through that orange section of the field. Great set of yards here as we see the number 13, Travis Miller. Fortunately couldn't get the roll ball away, but that was a really promising set.
No, absolutely. I think it was very good to see the team coming through very strongly through the yards there from Taieri College, they worked very hard to get over their side halfway. Unfortunately, just missing the touch count there as we see Opotiki College coming towards their box. The substitutes coming round in a big loop to come into the field here. Taieri College doing well to shut them down in their half.
Nice touch. Fifth touch, held them all the way back in the defensive area. Great set of defence there from Taieri. Really good transition on their first set of attack, and now they're down here with a great chance to pounce early in the first half of this fourth of our live stream games. Travis Miller working his way with, here's the man, Wonky, as they call him.
And he does it just like that.
Nothing wonky about that put down. That was beautiful work there between Miller and Clarkson, the number 11 for Taieri. As we hopefully get the replay of the great work that happened here.
On the Bunnings warehouse replay, Maya, we see him just go for a quickie in that middle there. His low game too good. Te piro tuatahi ki te tima o Taieri. Tahi ki te kore, the score in the first couple of minutes.
We haven't had to wait long to see Clarkson come out and show the magic that the manager talked about. The manager's last name isn't Clarkson, so it wasn't his whananga that was telling me that he was the man either.
Opotiki just getting the fifth touch roll here on the try line.
Pohipi. Teina Kirahi. Oh, unfortunately. Turnover there. Let's sit back and see if the yards are as good as they were in their first time. Great yards here. Number 12 from Taieri, Georgina Te Kanawa. You can see why she is in that New Zealand under-16 program.
And as we spoke to both coaches earlier on before the game, what was highlighted through these two teams and through every other mixed team that we've been able to have the privilege of watching is the kaha of the wahine. As we see number 6 here for Taieri scoop through a big loopy pass. Unfortunately, the touch was called first, I believe. But definitely take our hats off to the wahine here. And both mixed teams today and throughout the division, they have been working tirelessly, and Opotiki College in particular have had a few injuries unfortunately, and so we will look to see both wing girls from Opotiki College potentially stay for the whole game.
Yeah, that's incredible. Unfortunately had the pleasure of coaching in the mixed grade and had some wahine toa who were just unbelievable. Not only staying, we see an intercept. Oh, nice little touch there. Nice intercept there from the number 9, Josh Munro.
See, Taieri College just working the middles a little bit here as they're going to try set up a play as they go to their far girl link there. The number 15, Bella Hughes.
Jalen Forgy. Hands on the ball, looks to go under. Oh, great work there. Unfortunately, Opotiki just going a little bit further behind that touchdown line than they needed to.
Yeah, and it just comes down to that awareness a little bit there, Maya. Unfortunately, probably just a little bit too keen on their backtrack there, and we saw Taieri College really make the most of that mishap there, unfortunately, but great eyes up and awareness to get over there with a great low dive.
I might have to ask the manager of Taieri for a tip, because what he's tipped me so far has absolutely come to fruition. So good work there from Taieri. 2-0 up against Opotiki. This looks a lot more promising here from Opotiki. Poor White. Working. Ooh, strong touch. Got away with that one. Unfortunately, bit of an angle plant there from Kitty Warren.
Ai, he Pākaha rawa tēnā mai te tima o Taieri College. Just a great strong touch. That was enough to set her off balance, and they run the sneaky play down the sideline, which we've seen a few times today already, and we see it again. This time, very successful. 1 from 1 on the sneaky play there, Maya. What a great try.
Yep. Sneaky play, all right. Here we see it from the number 9. Josh Munro, he won't get much easier than that. No. I actually thought he was slowing down because the defender was coming across and was going to get him, but unfortunately Opotiki had no one there chasing, so he just put the flaps out, coasted in for an easy piro, the third one. Taieri.
And he just made it look easy, didn't he? Not much words needed for a nice little runaway like that. As then Opotiki move to the far side here. They want to spread back to the centre a little bit just to open up the spacing. As we see the Taieri defence come up with a pakaharawati there.
Good defensive set there from Taieri. Great work from the man with the had the ball there. Travis Miller really led that defence there, particularly once they got down to the line.
We see a great check off there. Unfortunately, a slight error there, but a little promising sign there coming out of their half there, looking to get to the box, and they've done really well in the past few sets, and I'm sure that'll be something they will look to clean up for the next set.
Number 5, the man you talked about earlier, Pohipi. Here he is. Teina Kirahi. Just swing it out to the left. See a bit of space. Draw and pass. Good catch, good touch. Nice work there from the winger, Sophie. The number 5 for Taieri.
See a split here coming down the lane. Unfortunately not able to hold on to it, but a nice look coming off the middle play there. I was talking earlier to the Opotiki coach, Te Akihi Brown, and just a lot of belief and pride in the team here that he has from Opotiki College. The youth, he said, is just so amazing to see them wanting to get back into the game, and he's really looking forward to seeing how they progress throughout the weekend.
Back into their processes, we see Taieri. Bit of a backdoor play, looking to draw on pass, just getting in between. Ooh, he was nearly too confident there, the number 6. Jalen Forgy for Taieri as they go to dot down for their 4th, taking it through to 4-0 in this first half.
Yeah, as we see on the Bunnings Warehouse replay there, Maya, a play that we have seen quite common through all divisions here this weekend has been that backdoor play, sitting in the pocket, just doing enough to get outside his defender and getting a piro anō for Taieri College.
For us, we've just seen the sneaky move done by the second team in a row, games back to back. When you're playing in these national tournaments, do you and the rest of your team, or you in any coaching capacity, do you go and watch other games much, or is it purely once you've done your game, back doing your recovery?
Yeah, typically as a player, you'd quite like to, relax and just let your body recover. It can be quite a grueling weekend. Some teams playing 4 30-minute games yesterday, which can really take a toll on the body. As a coach, it can tend to be your responsibility to go out there and get that feedback for your players, just to allow them to do their mahi.
I mean, you're obviously in the high performance end now, but when you're playing for Maclean's College, we see here again, Taieri just getting back into their work in this transition phase that they're so good at, so accurate at, making huge yards. Another great yard there from Bella Hughes, as we see again.
Oh, just a great play there, isn't it? We saw them come on. They identified the numbers early. They saw that they had that overlap. He did well to hold the ball up and draw that player in, and just a simple catch and pass straight through, as we see here in the Bunnings Warehouse replay. Another piro coming through here for Taieri College. They seem to be on quite a run here. Opotiki College will be wanting to put a bit of a stop of the roll on that they got going on, as we see the tap-off coming here from Opotiki College.
Just going back to when you were playing for Maclean's, how much coaching gets done at the tournament?
Yeah, well, you tend to want to get all of the grunt work done leading in. We do, when you're up the top of the level and you're really competing in the higher grades there, we do send our coaches out to go and watch some other games and get a little bit of footage, and the coaching is done probably at the end of the day, and we don't want to overfill the kaitākoro with too much information throughout the day, because the groundwork has been done. As I said yesterday, this is the fun part. This is where we get to express ourselves as players and really just go out there and put in the mahi and to show what we've learned throughout the weeks leading up. As we see that sneaky play again down that sideline. I didn't know if they were going to get it, but he's got the pace to burn.
It's our same man, the number 9, Josh Munro. This time he had to get it into second gear to get there.
I look forward to seeing that again. He looked like he was really getting a stride on. The hole just wasn't quite there, I didn't think, and he made it open up, didn't he?
No space, and he's a huge unit. Look at those guns both sides. Heaps of gas. The athleticism from all the athletes that we're seeing over the last day and a half, just incredible. And I mean, I'm sitting next to one as well, so when you get old, people look so much faster because you're so much slower, and just really impressed with the physicality, with the just the real gifts that all these young people that are here on our live stream have been producing for the last day and a half, as we see. T. Davis, sorry.
And as you say, Maya, it's just an amazing opportunity for these tamariki to go out on the live stream. What an awesome opportunity to represent their whānau and their kura and their tūranga waiwai. I'm sure that they carry this opportunity with a lot of pride, and as they are playing with out there today.
Yeah, and as a wise man said to us last night, for the significant majority of our viewers, as we see again down the short side where it didn't look like a gap was on, the majority of our viewers here on the live stream, they haven't accidentally come across this live stream. They've actively gone to search for this link to click in because they want to watch their whānau running around, their tamariki, their nephew, nieces. And so to all the whānau back home watching, I hope you're proud. I'm sure you are, as we see here, number 6. Just looks so easy just then, Sean.
Yeah, Forgy just getting outside his defender there. A great scoop through the middle, and the numbers just opening up there. I think they had a few options. They chose to go short. Almost a little bit of a walkover try. They'll be disappointed there with that.
Nice work there. Just getting on the outside. Simple draw and pass. No look pass. Easy touchdown.
No, absolutely. We'll be looking for Opotiki to go back there. It's good to see them coming off into the sub-box and still having high energy. A real promising sign.
See them here getting them into their work. Nice yards there from Kitty Warren. Let me go again. I'll do the May. She had her hand up for the 3rd time too. Now working her way into the middle of the field.
And te kaha hoki o ngā wahine, huri no I tēnei whakataitai, I roto I tēnei kapa, and the mixed grade especially. It's just so amazing to see the kaha all across the field, especially through our wahine there, as we see another defensive stop coming from the right winger from Taieri College.
Another Haukoti intercept from the winger there from Taieri. We've seen quite a few intercepts in every game, I think, both today and yesterday.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many on the defensive line. We have seen a couple, but it tend to be a little bit through the field. So I think a few people must be going looking for them a bit there, Maya.
A few seagulls.
Yeah. So we see the fake wrap. Good footwork. He's into the end goal, and he finds his option. A great play there, Maya. A bit of a trick play. I've seen that a few times at the high level, and to see it being pulled out at the secondary schools level is just really spectacular to see, as we'll see in the Bunnings warehouse replay.
Herbie Rangi, the number 2 from Taieri, he had me tricked. I thought he wasn't even dummy half. Wondered why he hadn't put it down here. He knew better than I. Beautiful pass back to Wonky, a.k.a. Blake Clarkson.
And as you saw in the replay there, all it took was a little bit of head movement, held the defender up straight through into the end goal and bought himself even more time than he already had.
Oh, sneaky little play there from Opotiki. Nearly caught Taieri off guard. Unfortunately, slipped over. The conditions definitely are better. I'm not sure that was dew related, just maybe too fast related. Defender going too fast.
Yeah, no, after a bit of heavy rain last night, Maya, the fields have cleared up quite well, especially this finals field that we're very fortunate to be commentating on today.
Oh, and we talked about it. Another intercept right on half-time by the number 2. He set up the last one, Herbie Wirangi. This time he wants to get one before half-time.
Yeah, and what a way to finish the first half. Kua mutu te hawhe tuatahi, he piro pairawa tu tēnā, ka hoki mai māua konei.
Get Christmas ready with our lowest prices. This is the perfect time to set up for Christmas. Lighting can really help make those really special moments. Decorations just to make things look pretty. You want to make sure that everything's right. We can help you make it a Christmas to remember.
Get the turkey on the smoker barbecue, $199. Relax on this timber bench set, $299. Be sun safe with a 2.5 metre market umbrella, $59.
When you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
This isn't about printing. It's about better results with over 90 offices right across the country in residential, commercial and rural.
Kia ora te iwi, no mai hoki mai ki te kemu tuawha of day 2 of these incredible secondary school touch nationals held here in the amazing area of Rotorua. Got a lovely shot there of Jacob Marlowe. No, that wasn't Jacob. He's just run off. He's one out of the picture. Referees here. We haven't even talked about them today. And not only have we not talked about the referees, we haven't really been able to share many of our kupuhau.
Aye.
There's been a few piro. I must have missed out on a few of that, but our kupuhau for the day whānau, if you hear us call maka whakamua, we're talking about the forward pass. So we see many of these yesterday. We also got maka tōmuri for our touch and pass. We've had a couple of intercepts, haukoti, as we've seen at the end of the first half there. And Sean, what kupuhau you got for us, buddy?
Well, we've just seen one hell of a play come down the sideline here. I think they've called the touch, which I think they are dead right there. He's passed it off, but maybe should have gone himself. As we see, we come back live here, and they have a great sweep coming from the right-hand side through that. Number 6 again, Forgy. They defend him well. Kupuhau, from my end of it, is the intercept, the haukoti. We saw one to close out the first half, and just like that, Taieri College strike back again, just off another simple move there.
Josh Munro, simple hat trick. I think he's got the last 3. Yeah, nice simple move, but just done accurately in at speed, and that's the key to it, as we see here in the replay. You see number 6 there, Forgy, working with Clarkson and reaping the rewards was number 9, Josh Munro. Man of the moment, 3 in a row. Hat trick, nice and easy.
Yeah, they've done well to come out of the half there. They had a tap-off move, which they almost scored off. The patience to go back to the middle. Again, didn't score off the second play. And then to have the vision to come out with the third play. A nice, simple 32 short there, which worked out. Bringing them the treats. Another piro to start this second half.
Mani with the ball in hand. Just dishing it off. Bringing Huriwaka into play.
And well defended there by Bella Hughes, a name that we've said quite often throughout this game, especially in that first half there, both defensively and on attack. We see her take the ball up that sideline there, defended very well. As we see a little bit of a stoppage in play almost. They started really slowing the foot speed down, but here comes the speed and the substitutes coming on. We'll see a power scoop here through the number 8, Ollie Esplin.
Fortunately, just lost the handles there. Looked like something was on, although pretty decent defense there from Opotiki. Mani looking for a sub.
Unfortunately, Kua taka te paoro ki te papa. They'll be not too happy with that. Unfortunately, coming out just forced the error, but I'm sure they'll get a great defensive stop coming out here. As they come down the lane, play on called, just struggling to get back on side. Great identification there, however, by Taieri College.
Yeah, Oakley Bird, really sharp there. He didn't even wait for the referee to say play through. He knew that defender from Opotiki was offside. Target that person, knew there's no chance they had been back and just ran through, so didn't stop any of his momentum. That's really, really smart to understand. Eyes up, touch there, knowing what's in front of you, knowing that person's offside. As you can see, touch made, but well and truly offside, and great touchdown there. Great piro from our man, Oakley Bird.
Yeah, just a great platform set there by Ollie Esplin. And then the dummy half, and then, of course, the finish by Oakley Bird. We see Opotiki go to a 32 platform, a bit of footwork, the wrap given. Unfortunately, not quite the look they looked for, but promising signs here coming out of the Opotiki side.
Yeah, just maybe a little bit cramped, a little bit too tight. Taking away any space to really do anything with it. But very enterprising, all the least. I'm not sure if you heard that coming through the mics then. But the number 10 there from Opotiki, T. Davis, just giving a little bit of encouragement to the sub box.
And here comes Hughes back onto the field. Unfortunately, just off the mark, I believe, coming on there a little bit too keen. As we see this combination again of Taieri College working through the middle of the field. Energy still very high as they're pressing this defence quite well. Another turnover force just from that push and pull press early through that orange zone there, Maya.
Yeah, for sure. Taieri really impressed me, and I'm quite surprised. It's the first time we're seeing them here on the live stream. Yesterday's results probably what they weren't hoping for. I heard they played really well, but it really surprises me when we see them come out and be just so clinical as they have been for the first 20 minutes of this game. So we just creep into the last 10 minutes of the second half, and come on, Mr. Munro, you have to share the piro around, brother. 4 in a row, but if you're going to do the mahi, you got to get the treat. So we see him there. Just a nice little late cut play from the number 9, Josh Munro. Runs perfectly into the gap that had been made by his inside man, and we see a 4 in a row. What's the most you've got in a game?
4, nothing, nowhere near that. I'll be lucky to get one in tournament. I get close to running that line of the undie run at the end of the tournament, unfortunately. But no, a great play there. And those are the types of moves that you turn up to training excited to run around with your mates after school. And I have no doubt that one's come out of the playbook of the players, I'm sure. And so for them to execute that and to gain a piro from that, I'm sure they are very, very happy with it.
Do you not get much tries because you're so unselfish, or you're just intentionally wanting to show people the new undies you got for national?
No way. I hate doing them, and I'll try to get out of there as much as I can. Often just begging for a try from whoever I can.
Good place to turn the ball over there, Opotiki, and as a result, they now get another fresh set on the line. Pohipi.
The man to watch, Pohipi. We'll see what he can do here. As he goes to this link position, out to Warren. Pohipi on the ball.
Oh, unlucky. That was really, really good work there. Really intentional there from Opotiki. We've seen them come across this side to use their 32 plays again.
Yes, as we see our maka whakamua, our kupuhau, our forward pass just off the ruck there from the on-field ref. As we see great yards again there from Hughes heading off the field and Clarkson combining.
Yeah, a real rock of the team, Hughes, Bella Hughes. Defensively and in that transition part of the game. Really solid sets, a really good base for the rest of the team, as we now see 4G with all the gas he's got. Fortunately, couldn't hold on to that one. Georgina Tikanoa, we've seen her have a great first half.
Yes, the Taieri College do owe their girl links and wings here a very good mihi following this game. They have done a lot of the grunt work for them through the field here so that the boys get a strong platform at the end to show a bit of their flair.
Carmichael and Mani working together. Look at what Mani's been doing. Very, real good leadership, telling his people where he wants them to go. And that's really what you need in a team where there's still a lot of development happening in the young team that they have. This team will be together for many years, not losing many in the years to come, which is great to see. Oh.
Yeah, and we talk about that whānau environment that touch creates. And going back to Te Mana Mani, I was talking to the Opotiki coaches before the game, and they were saying that both his parents are, in fact, referees here this weekend. A real family affair that touch does come to be, doesn't it, Maya?
Totally. Your parents are either coaching, managing, the bus driver, refereeing.
All your number one supporters, aren't they?
Yeah. School holidays, you don't go to the Gold Coast, you go to the Nationals or something like that. So
head down to Vegas and you get the best holiday, don't you?
There we go. Oh, much better attack there, looking really, really lethal. Sort of coming into their own. 6 minutes to go. It's really good to see them grow and develop over the course of this game. Those connections on attack in particular look like they're getting a lot stronger. They've been a lot more direct and intent with what they're doing, a lot more organised than. And Te Mana Mani is a real key part of that organisation.
Ai, he tino rawe ki te kapa o Opotiki, e anga whakamua ana. He tino koi I ngā pūkinga katoa o ēnei tamariki. And so it's just nice to see them developing as the game goes on, gaining that confidence and just getting that freedom to play with the ball a little bit more down in their green zone.
Just while we've got time here, shout out to the AFI team. AFI is a program that runs in Touch New Zealand at these New Zealand Nationals, and it's all around promoting positive sideline behaviour. And they've been around for a number of years, and you've seen just a huge change as we see here. Taieri, good bit of defence there from the winger, from Opotiki, just shut that down. Seen a real change in terms of the behaviour on the sideline. And one of the mottos that I hear a lot of them say is, we don't go around and growl, we just go around and encourage and role model. And that's what they are, incredible role models, incredible people around, scattered through all of our fields, always got a smile, often acknowledging the positives. Just a great team, a great program that Touch New Zealand has, and this is why so many people come here, have a great experience.
Ai, tautoko tēnā kōrero e hoa. We're very lucky to have them roaming around the field, and as you say, just that infectious energy that they let off is makes it a lot more happy place to be a part of. As we see Opotiki looking to get some numbers out wide here, getting on the outside. Well defended there, touch 6, hand over.
The AFI ingoa is the acronym for the key principles and values that the group is around. A standing for attitude, W whānau, H harmony, and I integrity. And it's definitely what all the people in the team have, and definitely what they promote. So yeah, just really going to acknowledge their work. We got a break at halftime. They're out there all day. I'm pretty sure they started about 8 and finish at about 5:30. So big shout out to them. As a Opotiki now, as we just talked about, starting to get a lot more polish in their attack. Bit more speed and intensity in what they're doing. Poipi working together with Davis. See these two together quite a bit in the second half.
Yeah, they seem to be the coordinators of the team, trying to get a little bit flying on the attack side here as we see a great scoop out of half. Quick hands, will they get it away? Oh, unfortunately, ball just going behind the winger there. Another good sign of some attack down that right-hand edge, just unable to turn it into points.
Yeah. I think that we need to have a third half of this game, because if we did, Opotiki would be putting big numbers up on this scoreboard as we can really see their evolution just over this short 30-minute period of time.
Absolutely. I look forward to hearing how they do progress further into the tournament, again into the coming years as well, as they are such a young team. As we see a scoop out of dummy half here by Forgy. We've seen this before. He finds none other than Georgina Tikanoa to score, I believe, what is her first try, a well-deserved try, and well set up there by Forgy.
I'm pretty sure it's only her first, because Mr. Munro has scored all the rest, it seems like, as we see here. She took Forgy, the number 6. He's been doing this all game. Gas to burn. Great line from the number 12. Instead of staying out in her spot where she was covered, just coming behind Georgina Tikanoa, once again showing why she is in the New Zealand Under-16 program.
And as you say, she did well to change her line, and it's something that we call in touch as getting past your mirror, which is the defender that's trying to stay on you so that the dummy half can't find you. She's done very well to shake her mirror there, get into some free space, and collect what will probably be her easiest try of the tournament.
Ooh, unlucky again. Definitely something that they're sticking with. The 32 play they got going on this left-hand side.
As we see Forgy running the show here through the transition, combining well with Te Kanawa. We see them go to that link girl early in their sub play and then finding their boy wrapping around for those extra yards. And as we've spoken about, and has been a very large strength for the successful teams this tournament, is those extra yards as we see them marching down the field.
Clarkson had a much quieter second half. He's back out here with the try-scoring machine, which is Josh Munro sweeping around the back door. No, that wasn't. That was actually Clarkson that was sweeping around.
And I think Opotiki have done well to defend their line, forcing the error. I think it was a bit of a bobble in the play of the ball. So they looked at ruck out here and get some fresh legs on. Defended well there by the Taieri winger. Travis Miller just doing some work here on the close side wing with Bella McKenzie. Again, Miller steps up high to make a great touch. Opotiki coming on a little bit late here. And the sixth touch made just over the 10. A great position for Taieri to try turn this probably last set of the game into a final try.
Real good composure there by Tina Kirahi. Under pressure there on the last touch, looking for someone to pass to. If she did, it was going to be intercept, so held on to the ball and went back to the short side. So great work there from Tina Kirahi.
We see this attacking duo here coming through with Bird as the final seconds are counting down on the clock. We'll see how they manage their time. I'm sure they'll look to throw it out wide and finish off the game. Penalty to be blown in the dying seconds here.
We just have enough time for this tap, and I'm sure we'll hear the siren any second now. There it is. And no doubt Opotiki will just take this up. Oh. The refs, they want to do a bit of extra mahi, so we see 2 penalties after the hooter.
The closest we'll get to a drop-off on day 2, we'll see Taieri try have a bit of fun with the ball. And that they do, however, matched equally by Opotiki College to close out the 4th game of the day here. Kua mutu te kemu tua whā. Taieri College victorious over Opotiki College. Next up, we have the Wahine Toa taking the field for the 5th game of the day.